So everybody, Michael Lines here. So we're going to continue on with the superset series. Today what I'm going to show you is basically what I've done for well over a decade or longer, warming up my arms for my arms day. So when I do arms, I love to do supersets, so bicep, tricep, all the way through. This has been my first two exercises for as long as I can remember. So what I do is I start with alternating dumbbell curls. So, and I've kind of went over this a bit with you guys, but I'll do a brief overview today. So when you're doing a dumbbell curl, what you want to do is you want to drop the shoulder that you're going to curl up, and that isolates the arm, and you don't want to move your elbow back. So a lot of people, what they do is when they come in, they shift that elbow back and then they let gravity kind of take it. You do not want that. Or they stand up straight and they swing and they bring it up here too high, which is engaging the front delt. So you just drop it, bring it up, squeeze, nice and slow on the way down. Drop, bring it up, squeeze, nice and slow. You can keep the dumbbells open like this or transition. I like just letting them hang this way. And you just sets or reps for this is you're just kind of going through until you feel like the blood and the activation. You're probably gonna get 15 an arm, easy. And then you kind of transition the weight up as you go. You're gonna do 4 sets of that. Then you transition right on over to here. You can use short handles, but I like using the long just because it gives me a little extra range of motion. But basically what you wanna do is you lean in like this, bring the elbows in nice and tight. You're gonna use an underhand grip, and you're bringing it back and spreading it. So you're gonna do this 10 to 12 times. If you can get 15, great. That means you're probably going a little bit too light. And then once you get to that 10 to 12 and it's really starting to burn, all you're gonna do is you're gonna transition your hands over, and now you're gonna stay in the same position, but you're doing an overhand press. So I do the tricep push down in that order, more on how it feels. I really like the underhand grip. I really like how it kind of warms up my joints and stuff like that. And then I transition to the over, because that's like the granddaddy is a overhand push down. So I try to get them both. So it does activate different heads of the tricep. So when you're doing it, you'll notice, because when you're doing it this way, you'll feel one part of your tricep activate. And as soon as you transition over, it automatically transitions over to other parts of the tricep that haven't been activated yet. I like doing biceps first, then triceps, because for me, I'm a tricep dominant person, so I always like to do the bicep first before the tricep. It just helps with, because basically if you're doing arms, you think of your arm as a balloon. So you want to put as much blood in there as possible. And if I do triceps first, all the blood goes to my triceps really quickly, and then not as much will go to the bi. So I like to get the bicep totally pumped up and then transition to the tricep and let it kind of activate on its own after the bicep's already activated. It's just something that works well for me, and it's personal preference, but you guys do how you feel. Like if you want to do your triceps first or biceps first, it really doesn't matter. But for me, I like doing biceps first. Like I said, sets and reps for this one is you're gonna do 4 sets. For the bicep, you're gonna do sets of 15 per arm, increasing the weight as you go. And same as this, you're gonna do a 10 to 12 on each one. So 10 to 12 underhand, 10 to 12 overhand, and then slowly transitioning the weight. Remember, the first couple sets are like feeder sets, so you want to get blood into your elbows, blood into your all the tendons around the arm, so everything's nice and warm before you start getting heavier in the weight. You don't want to start swinging like this, like if you're in the triceps and you're starting to get tired. A lot of people, they do this one with perfect form, but as soon as they transition, they're already tired and they start doing this. If you get to that point, just stop. Like, don't push yourself to get that 10 to 12 this way if it breaks your form, because realistically, if you start doing this, you're gonna start using your chest and your shoulders and start doing. So just keep everything nice and tight and do as much as you can this way, and then just go right into partials. Just Do short ones. Keeps activation on the tricep. It keeps everything moving without breaking your form or risking injury. So give that a try your next arm day and do the whole workout. By try. Let me know how you feel.